Holy hell, STEPH INFECTION listeners. Thanks again. God damn it. You really make me happy that you're listening to this disgusting podcast of mine. Here are my tour dates. Come see me live, for crying out loud. I will be in Orlando, Florida on September 7th. Then I'll be in Tampa, September 8th and 9th. Still in September, I'm heading back to the motherland, Canada. I'm in Vancouver doing the Great Outdoors Comedy Festival. Then guess what? I'm doing a big show in LA. Me and my good buddy Pat Bircher are doing a double headline set at Flappers on September 18th. Hilarious name for a club. Come see that if you're in Los Angeles. Then I'm heading to Sacramento, California, the 21st to 23rd. Then I'll be in San Fran at Cobb's. Hey, San Fran, I have fans there. Come see me on the 24th. Then guess what? I'm heading to Madison, Wisconsin, October 5th, 6th, 7th. Still in October, I'm back to Canada, goddammit. I'll be in Calgary at the Laugh Shop the 12th to the 14th. Then I'll be in Vegas at Wise Guys the 20th, 21st. San Diego, La Jolla, I'll be at the Comedy Store the 27th, 29th. And guess what? Here's my big fucking drop. God damn it. I'm coming to Boston. Boston, goddamn Massachusetts. I'll be there. I think I said that wrong. I don't care. I'll be at the Crystal Ballroom on November 12th. Tickets are on sale now. Get them before they are gone. And then don't forget my big Toronto show, December 14th. Oh my fucking God. I am 80% sold out. Guess what? That's not a lot of tickets left. Maybe 200 tickets left. Get your tickets. They're going to go. I don't know why I'm from New York all of a sudden. Thank you. Buy tickets. Bye. Thank you so much to our sponsor, HelloFresh. Fall is right around the corner, and HelloFresh is here to help you plan the busy season ahead with tasty dishes delivered right to your door. Simply choose your recipes and pick your delivery date, and lay back and enjoy the last days of summer knowing dinner is covered. Go to HelloFresh.com/50infection and use code 50infection for 50% off plus free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com/50infection and use code 50infection for 50% off plus free shipping. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. It's Thursday. Can you fucking believe it? It's another goddamn episode of STEPH INFECTION. Can I swear more in an intro? I sure as fuck can. Canadian, hilarious comedian Che Durena is here today. Had to get the Canadian out there.
Dude, absolutely. Of course.
I'm wearing my Toronto shirt. I thought you'd be proud.
Dude, I love it. I love it. We both came from the same comedy scene. We're
yes,
both,
we did.
Products of Toronto comedy.
We were both products of Toronto comedy who had to get the fuck out of Toronto comedy.
You have to fucking do, because they don't give you fuck all there.
Because there's the thing, and I've said it once, and I'll say it 5,000 more times. They like to pick 5 people in Canada that they like.
Yeah.
And if you're not one of those 5 people,
they go, fuck you.
Bye. We don't care.
Absolutely.
You don't get a single commercial. You don't get a single...
Nothing.
That's what killed me the most, is when I would see the same people on every commercial. I'm like,
yeah.
What are we doing here? Yeah. Canada. We're very diverse. Every Tim Hortons commercial was just the same white guy who looked like every white guy. I'm like, okay, I like him. He's a buddy of mine, but I'm like, come on.
Dude, right before I left to come to New York, I did a JFL audition again. And I got JFL once from doing a competition. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to audition again. Right before I left, this is when I have millions of followers on social. I crush my audition. All the things are in place. I have American representation that's reached out and set up the audition for JFL. Still don't get it. And I was just like
what do you want from me?
And what do I have to do? I'm doing all the things.
I'm doing all the things. I'm doing every one of the things. Was it the XM competition?
Yes, the XM competition, which is like...
Let's just say, lightly, I did that competition years ago. Only woman made the top 8. Need to say that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did I get top 3? Absolutely not. Not even close. Did I think I won it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My manager took the beer out of my hand backstage and he went, you fucking deserve this. And then they went, from Montreal. And I was like, wait, I'm from Toronto. And then I cried and I made a very large scene. And then I didn't get booked at Just for Laughs for years after that.
Well, there's like stories about, I won't name any names because I don't want to put any people on blast, but there's
after the podcast you would be talking.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. But like comics sitting in the green room at the Queen Elizabeth Theater where they would do the finals and hearing the judges and the person who who ran it walk into the room, and the room was an L shape. So he's like, this comic is sitting on the end of the L. They're sitting at the entrance, so they can't see him in the green room. The show's literally just started, and they go, so we've picked so-and-so to be our winner. Who should we pick to be our runners-up?
Yep.
And it's like, wait, what? You don't watch the comedy to pick it? You just pick whoever the fuck you want to win this competition? After you get everyone to promo your fucking...
Promo it for months.
Months.
Like, I got in the top, and this is before like people were even posting that shit on social media.
Yeah.
I got in the top because I like, it's embarrassing. People message me now being like, hey, you're doing great. And they'll see the last message I sent them was from like 2010 where I'm like, please vote for me for
Yes.
Sirius XM. I'm like, this is so embarrassing.
Dude, I sent out like 600 Facebook messages.
Crazy.
Yes.
And then doing like, it's so funny you say that because I heard that exact same story 7 other fucking times. Like it's crazy. And then the year that I didn't win, I made a scene and I did. I for sure made fun of one of the guys who got third, and I was like, it was so bad that he like he's a Winnipeg comic.
Yeah. He's doing nothing now.
He's doing well in Winnipeg, I think. Yeah,
Okay.
But it was just funny because I saw him. He goes, "You don't remember me, do you?" He goes, "Yeah, you bluntly said that I'm dog shit and I should have got third." And then I was like, "Did I?" He's like, "My friends heard you." And I went, "Yeah, I did. Yeah." Here's the thing: if I'm gonna talk shit about you and you're gonna call me out, I will say, "Yeah, I did."
Yeah.
But I made such a scene that night that I cried, and I made a very large scene to several comedians, Nikki Glaser being one, Fortune Femser, and I had to apologize to them the next day. I was told.
Really?
That I had to apologize to them the next day because I made such a big scene. Half of them were like, I had to apologize to Eddie Kindler because I was a little drunk on his alternative show. He's like, I didn't even notice. He goes, I don't know. He literally wrote me back going, I don't know what you're apologizing for.
Yeah.
You came, you did your set. I didn't know you were even upset. I was like, now I'm embarrassed. I had to apologize. People are like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
But another friend of mine was in New York doing a show. And he was also in the finals a couple of years after.
Yeah.
And a person ran out after him and went, hey, my buddy was a radio DJ and he was judging and it's rigged.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you mean? He goes, yeah, my buddy went to go like put in his vote and they went, oh, we're good. We already have first and second. Now let's pick third.
Yeah. And he didn't even get to vote.
He didn't get to vote.
Yeah. And it's like, wait, but you have me as a judge.
But I'm a judge. I'm here to judge.
Yeah.
Look, this is why we had to leave Canada. I love Canada. I don't want to leave Canada. I miss it.
They fucked us every day for the whole career. Yeah.
So now we both didn't win.
Yeah.
Who won your year?
Well, Chris Robinson won my year, but he
very funny. Yeah,
he deserved it.
yes,
he killed it. I didn't think I won my year. I didn't think I'd won, but I know that they didn't want me to even get the runner up. I know that for a fact. But Chris, I really do think Chris won, and I heard that the year that Chris won, they were fighting to put someone else at the top, and the judges pushed back and were like, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, look, let's just say. We're doing great.
We're doing great.
Let's just say, and it just sucks because here's the thing, and I always bring this up, but like, they are just not, the amount, and I'm going to offend all my American friends out here. I think Canadians are funnier. Sorry, Americans, sorry.
There's so much lost talent in Canada that never gets out.
It never gets out.
Yeah.
Tim Gilbert.
Oh my God.
Tim Gilbert's literally the funniest person on the entire planet.
His album is so funny.
He's
so
nuts.
Funny. Yeah.
He's so insane. No one knows who the fuck I just mentioned.
Yeah.
No one knows who this guy is. Silly as hell.
Yeah.
His album is like, he's like, what is it? Help Me, I'm Very Sick. And it's it's him like the clown from It in the sewer. It's so funny.
Yeah, that's right.
He also did a whole Christmas album.
Did he?
And he can't even sing. It's him being like, Santa, fuck you, Santa Christmas. It's fucked up. Anyways,
that.
He's a silly, there's a lot. There's
silly
more.
Goose.
There's silly goose. Anyways. You're in New York. So when did you got your TikTok really blew up over pandemic?
Yes. Pandemic is when things like took off like crazy. At that point, I've been doing comedy for like 7 or 8 years. And then it's like the ball started rolling with all the TikTok shit. Then I got American Reps and then started working on the paperwork. And then I've been in New York for almost a year. It's going to be a year in July.
Okay, shit. Oh, wow. Because I feel like you and I, there's a lot of, I mean, I didn't get that big on TikTok, but a lot of people, and I get it, everyone was fucking depressed with the pandemic, but some people chose to just do nothing and complain.
Yeah.
Others like us were like, well, we have an outlet here and there's nothing else to do.
Exactly. I've got to put my energy somewhere.
Yeah,
I was doing stand-up every night, and it's like, what the fuck do I do with my time now?
Because we were doing, I think we had a bit of crossover, because I would see you sometimes when I went back, but like I left years ago.
Yeah, you were a few gens before me. And so I was like a new pup in the scene when you were already like very well established.
Did you start in Toronto or did you start?
I started in Mexico, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm from Vancouver area.
Okay.
Moved to Mexico. I did stand up there for like a year just for tourists and shit. It was like one show at a bar. And then I really loved it. I was like, I want to do this, move to Toronto. And then that was the next like 8 years. And then have been in New York for like a year.
What did you do? Toronto, like the comedy bar and stuff? That was my I love a comedy bar.
Comedy bar, the Corner Comedy Club. Nothing fancy was like popping when I left. Yuck signed me and then never worked me, which is like, classic.
Are they working you now?
No.
That's so funny. I can't believe they're not in your asshole being like, whoa, wait, this guy's fucking killing it.
No, I would never do anything with them ever. Like if I ever go up, it's like I'll book like a small or whatever private venue and just do all my shit like that.
No, there's no, doesn't that feel so fucking good?
Oh, it's so
I have said 3,000 times, I will never in my whole life ever get on an absolute comedy stage for as long as I'm living and breathing. You'd have to take my corp. Oh, they fucked me. Oh God, Jason Lawrence, the name that I say on every podcast, he fucked me so bad. I did the whole fucking thing. I did the hosting, I did the middling, did the split middling, stuck in a fucking condo with Ron Vaudry, that old creep. Like I was stuck there being him being like, little lady, you go to bed so soon, why don't we go get another drink? I'm like, please, why is there no lock on the door? Jesus. Like horrendous shit. And then I call him one day, you had to call him to get booked. I call him, my exact impression. What? The booker, what? Me nervous. Hi, Jason. I'm just wondering if I've been doing your club for 6 years now, and I was wondering if I could headline now. He goes, oh, that's the funniest thing you've ever said.
No.
You want to headline my club? You think you can headline? And I'm like, I've headlined every other club in Canada. You're the only one I haven't headlined yet. He goes, okay, well, not gonna happen. And I snapped. I went, then I'll never fucking work for you again. And I hung the phone. And I was like. And I was like so fucking mad. And I was like, I literally, when I posted about I've literally just did Jamie Kenny's podcast and told the whole story too, because I can't stop talking about how much it's frustrating.
It's fucked.
And it's like, my fucking name now is on the side of the Comedy Store wall. I want to bring Jason Lawrence and Mark Breslin down, and they take a photo with me outside. They're like, these guys never help me. These guys never help me.
That would be such a fucking great picture.
Wouldn't it? I mean, I had to Photoshop them in and be like, two guys that told me I was shit. So you're doing the clubs in New York. You're out there. What are you doing out there? The stand and stuff?
So I'm doing the stand. I'm doing a lot of the indie, like little clubs out there. I'm not doing the Cellar or what the fuck's it called?
Well, you just got
Gotham.
there, though.
Yeah, I haven't been there very long. Just to be on the stand, what I'm doing, like it took like 3 months or so before I went from like doing a couple spots a week back to where you're doing like 10, 20 spots a week, fucking really hustling. So I'm in that range now, which is great. And then on the road constantly.
I was gonna say I see you at clubs after me or before me. Where are you? You're on. Do you like the road?
I've been having a good time.
Are you doing one nighters or are you doing weekends?
Weekends, So it's like from where we started, it's like you see even some of the best in the country, they're lucky if they can pay their like $1,000 a month rent. And we're now at a stage where it's like I'm making more money than I ever thought I would make, and things are rolling in a way, and I'm hanging out with people and being in rooms and associating with people that I never ever thought I would associate with, and it's like holy fucking shit. So I'm ecstatic.
It doesn't. I don't. I hate. I'm not smearing it in Canada's face, but it's like you had us.
You had us.
We were there, and we were doing. That's what I'm like. I've been this funny for a long time,
and we were so happy to work for you. We
so happy. To work for nothing too. No money.
If you had just given us something.
To drive to fucking I would drive to like in snowstorms. Out to fucking Ottawa, Barrie, and fucking Sault Ste. Marie for $12. Like, what was I doing? Like, literally, what was I doing?
Literally $12.
Literally. And now I'm like, what the fuck? $12 and like a free small water bottle. I'm like, what is this?
Dude, the last few years, we were like, it was me, Andrew Packer, Jacob Balshin. The first one me and Jacob booked, and then the rest Andrew and Jacob took over. But we were like cold calling venues, like literally cold calling bars, restaurants, golf courses, colleges, and in Alberta, fucking Newfoundland, wherever the fuck, and just being like, what can we put together? Try to put together 10 shows in 10 days and then just go on the road. And then come home with like a couple grand or something, and you're like, fuck. But you were like, hey,
this is the best.
This is the best. This is the fucking best. And it made us so much better at comedy. So much better to do long sets continuously for so many days in a row, and in front of crowds where no one fucking knew who you were. The last one was the sickest one, because the last one we did Alberta, And that was when I had popped on TikTok.
Yeah.
So we were able to sell tickets. And our second day into the tour, the fucking premier of Alberta comes on and he goes, hey, we're lifting the vaccine ban. If you're not vaccinated, you can go out to bars now. And then it fucking, everything sold out. Everything was like rowdy as shit. Well, yeah, that was so fucking fun.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Where's the best place you've done recently on the road?
Best place recently? I love Tampa. Tampa's really fun.
Okay, I'm going in a couple weeks.
Or the Improv?
Yes.
The Improv, it's like in this area called the Ybor where there's like fucking roosters run around and all this shit. It's like old architecture. The room is like, if you talk to the guy who runs it, he'll give you the whole breakdown of what it is. They've been doing like theater shit there for like 200 years or something. There's like those old like Abraham Lincoln booths in the corner. Like it's a beautiful old club.
Okay.
But that was super fun. Denver's great. Fuck, I don't know what else that I've really loved recently. Austin was fun.
Austin, yeah. Okay, so you were
Yeah.
just there. I was just there for a week, minus the heat. It's fucking crazy.
It's so fun. There's so many good shows. The comics are so hungry, and it's also everything's very new there. Like the comics who move there are new to the scene. The scene is like still budding. There's no bitterness because everyone's we're making something, man.
Yeah.
And
it
so,
is nice.
Yeah.
It was very. And did you go to Mothership?
I did. I got to do the mic at Mothership.
Yeah, I did it. And I was like, it is exactly what everyone's saying. It's pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, look, everyone could relax. It's not the best. And I was like, no, it's actually completely set up perfectly. The lighting, the sound.
You go in the bathrooms, like the wallpaper is all
everything
cool
is
shit.
cool and clean and nice. And the sidebar was amazing.
Yeah.
And like, then they close it down. Everyone's smoking after 11. And I'm like, inside smoking? Woo! I had like 4 packs while I was there. Mom and Dad don't listen to this episode. I was like really going to town. It was nice. And also a lot of hot people on Tinder.
Dude,
What the hell?
Dude, the people in Austin are fucking sexy.
They're sexy as hell.
Yeah. Everyone's like working out and they know they got to be in like fucking bikini tops or whatever shorts all the time. So everyone's like ready to fuck constantly. And it's this type of hot that like I really like chicks that look almost like the personification of a dive bar. Like they got some tattoos, some hair that maybe needs to be combed. They look a little sticky. Like I'm like, that is my.
So that's everybody there.
That's everyone there.
Everyone there has a glaze on them. They're fucking. Yes, they're literally
glaze.
It's the honey glaze from the fucking Timbits.
Yeah.
Bringing it back to Canada, baby. No, it is a glaze.
Did you go to Latchkey while you were there?
I did.
Latchkey was
I
sick.
did. That was
did you do
so
karaoke
sick.
night?
I don't sing, but no, I went because I became friends with Uncle Laser. I don't know if you know him.
Yeah.
And Bobby, his buddy Bobby, who plays in the band. They're so fucking good. Holy shit. Yeah. And yeah, that was fun as hell. I was like, if I lived here, like the scene is cool.
Yeah.
The outside scene is cool. I'm like, this is.
Food's great.
I'm like, like I matched with like a million people on Tinder. I'm like, I got to get the fuck out of LA.
Yeah.
I literally came back last night as a joke and re-downloaded it because I got mad because I went on a horrible date last week and I was like, I'll be back.
What happened? You ever talk about this?
Oh, he fucking friend zoned me.
Oh,
like
lame.
we went to a fucking thing and then it was insane. It was 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
3.5 hours. He's like, we want to be friends. Suck my ass. 3 hours. Waste my fucking time. Piss. We don't have time to waste.
No. I can't spend 3.5 hours on someone and like we got to turn.
I gotta go home and edit my clips.
Yeah.
Someone, I don't want to tell you. Like I don't have time. Someone literally today was like, so who does your clips for you? I'm like, I do.
Yeah.
I do my fucking. I don't do this. I don't do the podcast. Thank God. Meg fucking timestamps them for me, and somebody else does them. You doing your clips?
No, my stand-up clips all someone else. Someone takes all stand-up clips. All my social content, I do all that.
Okay.
But yeah, clips. I was like, I need to fucking offload this to someone else.
I think I have to. I think there's someone just offered me this guy from Canada. He's like, I've watched enough of your stuff. I think I get it. And I was like, because I only post crowd stuff, so my worry is they're gonna post a joke that I'm working on, but I'm like.
So
I guess I have to watch it still, but
I would like obviously, you vet everything before it goes out. I can send you someone who does. I haven't worked with him yet, but I saw the shit he does, and I reached out to someone who was like, "Who the fuck does your shit?" 'Cause I really like your shit.
Send me that person.
Yeah,
I want to see. Man, I get all worked up talking about how much I get mad at Canada, and I love Canada. There are and also it's like not everybody. Gary, who ran the comedy bar, great guy.
Great, yeah.
Gave so many opportunities. People like there are people, and now there's like it's funny because I am actually working on a TV show with people in Canada, so I should maybe if that happens, which fingers crossed, Canada likes me again. I don't know.
But also, they don't need to fucking like you. They need to eat your ass.
They need to eat my ass.
Yeah.
Eat it. Because it turns out I like it my butt eaten, so I want
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I had a threesome in Miami, and...
that's fucking great start to a story.
Yeah. Well, I think I talked about it last time I was here, but yeah, this guy ate my ass a lot.
A lot?
Like, tongue in there. Like, open.
Yeah.
Open Sesame.
Open Sesame.
Looking for those sesame seeds. He was in there really rooting around.
Yeah. Was this
do you eat ass?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
you seem like an ass eater. No offense. Is
no,
that offense?
no.
If you like sticky women, you like to put your mouth around an asshole.
Yeah. You're just calling a spade a spade. Yeah. That's all that is. Was this a 2 dude or 1 dude, 1 chick?
2 dude, but then 1 dude like tagged out pretty quickly and went and sat on the floor.
Sat on the floor.
Yeah, that was the weirdest part.
Yeah,
because we didn't do a lot. He sat on the floor. I literally just.
He didn't even just like leave the room.
No, that's the problem. He didn't leave the room because it's a small hotel room.
Yeah.
So we just kind of sat there for a bit.
Yeah.
And I was getting upset. Here's the thing. At one point, I don't know. It's fine. He was down there. It's fine. I haven't had anything recently though. I think I might be hooking up with a man this weekend in San Francisco. I'm hoping.
I like that. I like that. That's good. That's good.
Keep him open. Okay, let's get to you. Who cares about my fucking sex life? I mean, people do care. Body stuff.
Body stuff.
What do you got? Hit me with something.
Okay, I have 1 testicle.
Well, this is great.
Yeah.
Which
great.
one? Left or right? Or is it in the
it's
middle?
a right. It's a right testicle.
Does it still stay more right? Or does it go center?
That's the thing is it stays on the right.
It does.
I have a bit about it where I'm like, yo, the sack is yours. Put your feet up. Like but he stays on the right side the whole time. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. How forever?
Yeah, I was born like that. So when I was born, one of my testicles didn't drop, and they had to take me to surgery right away. So I still have a scar on like my left side where like hair's never grown there and blah blah blah, and they had to remove it immediately.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So
shit.
It's not weird. Like some people have told me like, oh, would you get a prosthetic? Would you do this? Would you do that? Blah, blah, blah. But I think if you maybe had 2 and lost 1, it would feel weird having a missing nut. But I literally have no consciousness of having 2 nuts. It's always been 1.
Honestly, kind of like 1 nut more than 2.
It's not bad. No one's ever complained.
I was gonna say, if any woman ever complains less nuts, less slapping of the balls, that's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Is it a long one or is it average one?
He's pretty like shallow.
He's taut.
Because he doesn't. There's not that much weight dragging down the sack. You know.
Maybe that's why balls are so long because there's usually 2 there.
Yeah. So they really you got big balls and like a small sack and it just starts fucking dripping.
So now you got a taut little nut.
Yeah.
I love this. Do people? You must get your nuts sucked a lot then.
Average amount. I'm not huge on getting my nuts sucked. I feel like I have sensitive nuts.
Well, nut.
Sensitive nut.
You have
I have a sensitive nut.
Yeah.
Like some chicks go in there and they suck it and they'll do like a decent job. Some chicks suck on it like there's something stuck in there. And they're like really going. And I gotta be like kind of like,
okay.
Give them a little tap on the head. Like I can't go too crazy.
It also could be because it's just 1 and they're not used to it.
Yeah.
It's hard to get both in there. And I'm like, I'm not. But 1 nut, I'm like, well, I would test that out, the waters for that. But 2, it's like I don't know. It's disgusting.
Yeah, and some chicks I've slept with multiple times and they don't notice. It'll be like 3 or 4 times in, and then they'll be like, go to lick my balls. Like, do you have 1 testicle? I'll be like, yeah. And they'll be like, what? And how did I know? And I'm like, hey, that's on you, man.
How do you not notice?
They just
you're not. Their eyes are closed down there then.
I guess so.
And
maybe
they're using their elbows. How would they not feel
They're
it?
using their elbows.
Well, it doesn't make any sense. I would immediately be like, "There's 1 ball." Not in a mean way, but
it hasn't happened a ton. But or maybe there's some that maybe they noticed, but they didn't want to say anything, and they wait a little bit before they go like, "Well, I didn't even know."
And I guess you don't want to be like. I would notice. I guess it wouldn't be like rude too to be like.
I would assume. I would assume you would know right away. Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting. I like that. So do you? I guess it's hard to ask this question. Do you have the same amount of cum that comes out?
I think so. I don't know.
I'm like, how? Yeah, I was gonna say, how was you?
I'm not like
a friend comes over with 2 nuts. You guys have a little game.
Yeah, we do a little cum off.
But I mean, you never cum's never come out, and a girl's been like, "That's a small amount."
No, I don't.
Yikes! That's tiny. That's also again. I don't think anyone would complain about that. One ball, just one little drip came out. I'd be like, simple stuff.
I put in all this work. This is all the cum you're gonna give me?
I demand more cum.
Yeah, I need more cum than this.
I'm gonna suck that ball. I'm gonna get really worked up until it comes out. Huh? That's interesting.
Yeah.
The key to dinner time success? Well, I'll tell you, variety. HelloFresh keeps your taste buds on their toes with 40 chef-crafted recipes to select from every week. From family-friendly to fit and wholesome, you'll always find a new and exciting recipe to try. And love. Banish the end of summer blues with HelloFresh. We're all getting sad. It's going to get kind of cold out soon. No need to stress about how you'll handle this fall because guess what? HelloFresh takes care of the meal planning and delivers pre-portioned ingredients right to your doorstep. So whipping up a homemade meal is simple stuff, folks. What are we doing here? Look, I know people always when they get an ad read, they like lie about getting the product. I actually got HelloFresh last week. This is real. I got 3 meals delivered right to my door. If you're like me and you have a busy schedule, you don't have time to putz around Trader Joe's for 4 hours or go to Ralph's and get assaulted and accused of stealing a sandwich, get HelloFresh. Literally, I went online. It took me 4 minutes to pick the meals I wanted for the week. They came the next day to my door, all in this really nice cooler of ice. I kept the ice packs. Guess what? I'm not wasteful. Simple stuff. I made a soup this week. I made this really nice chicken cutlet thing with this panko crust. When are you going to make panko crust on your own? You're never going to do this. Get HelloFresh right now, especially if you're busy and you want to try new recipes every week. I'm telling you, get HelloFresh right goddamn now. Go to HelloFresh.com/50infection and use code 50infection for 50% off plus free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com/50infection and use code 50infection for 50% off plus free shipping. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.
But that's like my big medical thing. I had asthma too, but that one's way... Like the one that's crazier.
Yeah, the one that's crazy. Was asthma like you still have it? You still have it?
No, I was a kid and like I think it was fucking pools. They say if you swim in pools too much, like the chlorine, it fucks up your lungs. And I swam a lot as a kid and definitely in pools. Go to the rec center and just like fuck around. So I think that's what gave me asthma. But as I got older, it just went away. Like I used to have an inhaler and all that shit when I was younger too.
Do you ever go pool hopping in Toronto?
No, but.
How did you not? It's the best.
I think I'm like past that time.
No,
like
now you are.
Now I'm 30. If you catch someone like a 30-year-old jump to fence, you're like, oh, what? Yeah.
I think the last time I did it, I was like 24, and even the cop, like, they stopped. I was like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm sorry. Can you help me get down off the fence? It took me a long time to get up here. I'm having a hard time getting down. I did it all the time. Because I lived by a ravine, and we would just like go through there at night and just
fucking jump in there. Yeah,
fucking crazy. It was so fun. Yeah,
I was a big house party guy. That was my thing. Yeah.
You threw them or you had them?
No, I had one. My parents went away to Portugal, and I basically just for that whole week, I think I had 3 parties in that week, and a couple of my friends just like lived in the house, and we just like partied like crazy. We played the song "Gangsters and Strippers" by Too Short, because the song starts. He goes, "I gotta get a bitch and get my dick sucked. I gotta get a bitch and get my dick sucked," and that was like our motto for that time.
Real cool guys.
Yeah, real cool.
Yeah. Really cool, nice guys. Wish I hung out with you guys when I was a kid. House parties I haven't been to one. No, wait, I was at one. Was I at one recently? I feel like I was just at a house. I had kind of went to a guy's house this weekend. No, but it was a comic and it was not a party, and there's a gun on the table. And
there was a gun on the table.
And I went, gun on the table. And then Alex Pavone's in the bathroom going, Tolev, like trying to get his piss out. I'm like, there's a gun. Like usually you don't mention there's a gun on the table.
Yeah. And but you're just screaming gun,
I yelled gun on the table 3 times, and then he's like, oh, sorry about that. And then moved it behind the paper towel roll. Could still see the gun behind the paper towel. It doesn't cover the... And I'm like, what kind of gun is that? He's like, it's a Glock. And I was like, there's a Glock on the table beside the Royal Gala apples. Why is there a gun?
Where was this? Was this in LA?
It was in Phoenix.
It was in Phoenix. It's in Phoenix.
Well, I didn't realize. And then his friend was like, I have one too, and lifted his shirt up, and he had one in his... As Canadians,
we don't see the guns.
We don't see the guns.
No, I did a pod in Texas where me and the guy who ran the pod got there early, and then the other guests show up. We all do the pod, and then we leave, and there was a table, and there was 3 guns on the table, and I was like, huh? And then they all took their guns and put them back in their pants. And they're like, yeah, we have a rule. We don't bring our guns when we're podcasting. And I was like, oh, but you just have guns? They're like, yeah, everyone has a gun on them. Like they just have guns on them all the time. Yeah. Which is, as Canadians, we don't.
Canada, can I come home now? I take everything back. I take it all back. I love you so much.
Would you get a gun? Are you a citizen?
Not yet.
Okay.
But I would.
Yeah.
Oh, I say all this. Here's the thing. During the pandemic, I wanted a gun.
Yeah.
I got really fucking scared.
Really?
I was out here alone, and like I got really fucked up one day, and someone said all the guns were getting sold out. So I'm like, I want a gun.
The guns
are
getting
now
sold out.
I don't know. Now I think I'm good with like a taser, a high-end taser.
Yeah.
I currently have the bottom of a trailer hitch under my bed that I'm telling myself I'm going to swing and clock somebody over the head with that thing. They're going to come in just
better than nothing.
Yeah. But I mean, honestly, I don't know. I don't really like the idea of having a gun.
Really? I want a gun.
You want a gun?
Oh, yeah.
We're bad Canadians.
Bang.
Or I'd get like a fucking rifle.
Oh,
I don't like the idea of something small that someone. I want that to me. I think the clicking and then the aiming. That seems more.
I think you want a shotgun.
Oh, that's what I mean.
Yeah, because a rifle's like a more precision, like long distance.
No,
shooting
no, I
gun.
think I mean shotgun. Then.
Yeah, a shotgun is a home killer. Like if someone comes in your house, you fucking bang.
Yeah.
Because a
but
shotgun
like
shoots in a
knees.
spread. Yeah, you shoot them in the knees.
I don't want to kill the person.
Well,
I want them to be spooked.
If you have like, I think it's something like bird shot or something. There's something where it'll break the skin and it'll like knock them down, but it won't kill them.
Oh, then I want that.
Yeah, and you can just like pop them with a couple of those, and they'll be fucked up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I want that. Then now I want a gun again.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't break into my house. Is what I'm saying. I'm like, but also if you're gonna waltz into my home, something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
What kind of gun do you want?
I think a shotgun would be good. A handgun, you can't get handguns in Canada. So I would be like, yeah, it'd be fucking fun to use. But then also, you want something like an Uzi or something that's small but shoots a lot of bullets, like so you can just kind of like fire into the darkness, like.
Well, that looks real fun and safe. Fire into the darkness. Why were you scared, dude? You want a gun, but you're so scared to hold it. No, we're not getting guns. We're never getting guns. Maybe I'll get a gun. What do you think like weird ever happened in Canada health wise with you? Nothing. I'm trying to think of. Now I'm trying to keep bringing back to Canada for no reason.
Oh, I've had chlamydia 6 times.
I took a sip at the wrong time. 6 times.
6 times. I think 2 were in America, but 4 prior. Yeah.
Oh, us Canadians out there just fucking tossing the clap around.
Just tossing it around. Yeah.
So no condom, obviously.
Yeah, I'm very liberal with the dick.
You're very liberal with the dick. No
Yeah.
condoms ever for you.
No, I mean like no, my rule with condoms is like everyone is like equally promiscuous. So if a girl
Okay.
shows up and she's like, "Hey, I want to use a condom," I'm not going to be like, "No, I don't use condoms."
Okay.
I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't bring condoms." And then if you don't use condoms, then we're just not using condoms.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm kind of the same.
Yeah.
I mean, I should be using them more, but
I've been running an experiment right now. So I have foreskin. So I think because, so when, I don't know if you got this, when you were in school, they told you like, oh, if you like wash your dick after, well, I guess they wouldn't tell you dick, but if you like wash whatever you got after sex, it doesn't prevent STDs, which I think is true, but it might reduce the chance of you catching an STD.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, like what I've started doing is now I'm rinsing my dick right after I have sex every time, which I wouldn't do before.
Okay.
Because I was like, oh, it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
And since I started doing that, I haven't caught chlamydia, and I've been out there. So
hey, if there are any doctors listening, I think Che's found.
I found
You found it.
At
You found
least
the-
a little loophole in it.
I always rinse after. You have to pee right after. Not
Yeah.
a lot of people do that. Men too.
Yeah, you gotta pee.
A lot of men aren't doing that. You must do that. But the second I try to make sure the guy leaves my house right away so I can shower.
Yeah.
I need to rinse them off. I don't want
Okay.
I'm down there rinsing it. I don't
Yeah.
want, because there's stuff.
There's stuff.
There's residual stuff. There's stuff. It's, especially foreskin.
Yeah.
Gotta get that down.
Well,
Gotta
that's
get
the
that
thing.
cleaned
Is
out.
it gets like your foreskin goes back up, and then whatever stuff was in her is like
that's stuff.
underneath. there.
No, that's
just cooking.
That's cooking, but it's a combo stuff.
Yeah.
No, it's a what's it called? A slow cooker in there. Just
then
sits overnight and just
Some days
marinates.
I'm like real loose with it. We're like, I don't know if you're whoring at this level, where like I'll have someone, if I'm on the road, sometimes someone will like come by during the day, and then maybe someone in the afternoon, and then someone after the show. So I'll do like a
I'm not. I'm sorry. You're doing 3 a day.
sometimes, not all the
Triple
time.
threat over here.
Yeah.
You're really getting it in there. No. I the most I've done is within like the same day. Like I like a guy would stay over, and then that next night somebody else.
Yeah.
But that I always feel kind of gross afterwards.
See,
You're like, I don't.
No.
I always in my head too. I'm like, I don't know if this makes any sense, but I'm like, can they tell? Is my puss not as tight because there's a dick just in there? But I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
I don't think they can tell. There's
Okay,
no way
okay.
they can tell.
But I also feel like I'm like, especially if I stay up too late, I'm tired and I'm gonna be ready to go.
I almost like I did one not that long ago, and I was like, you can't do this anymore.
I can't believe you've only had chlamydia 6 times now. That's shocking.
It's surprising.
Now that's okay. So when you have chlamydia, I thought I had STD the other day, just yeast infection. We're fine.
Yeah.
Even better. What are the symptoms of chlamydia?
So it's different for everyone. Some people will have actual pain when they pee, and I don't get pain. I'll get like an itchiness in my urethra.
Okay.
Like it feels
And you
like
can't scratch it 'cause it's in
can't-
there?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I'll get like a little discharge in the morning, like a little goop comes out.
What color goop? Like clear or like a
No,
a
not
creamy?
clear, like creamy. Yeah. Like a white to on the white to yellow gradient.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
yellow, not white, but like it's somewhere.
So kind of
floating.
like a yeast infection almost. That's
Yeah,
the same kind of
yeah.
discharge we get. Okay.
And actually, the clap is gonorrhea, not chlamydia.
The cloud was going to Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've done a little research. Yeah.
Oh, I guess I didn't know my nicknames from STDs as well as you do. Excuse me. And then what? Just one pill, right?
So it's different. Sometimes you'll take like 4 pills all at once. Sometimes they'll put you on like 2 pills a day for a week.
Okay.
Depending on, I guess, whatever they find.
Yeah.
So I've had both types of
Okay,
things. And regardless, once you start medication, you shouldn't have sex for a week. I think it's usually dead within 3 days, but they're like, you got to have that week before.
Are you waiting the week?
I'm waiting the week all the time.
For God's sakes, I'm going to stop you there if you're not waiting the damn week. For fuck's sakes.
No,
but then as soon as the week's done, you're like, 29, 28. I'm good.
I'm good.
Get on my dick. God's sakes.
I'm very good about it. I always, because they go like, you got to contact your recent partners, let them know.
Yeah, and you do?
I contact everyone. I let them know.
That's nice.
One time I caught chlamydia. I was like, I got chlamydia, and I made a video about it. Like, I did one of those days in the life video where it's like, come with me while I get my chlamydia test.
That's
I was
hilarious.
like, blood getting taken and everything. And then I did a reaction to that video being like, it was positive. A girl messaged me who hooked up with, she was like, yeah, I had chlamydia after I hooked up with you. And this was like weeks before. And I was like, you didn't tell me? And she's like, no, I just thought you'd figure it out. And I was like, what the fuck?
No, that's crazy.
That's fucked up.
No, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
If you're gonna have something, you gotta
tell.
No. Especially if you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you could do it but not knowing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I don't think she knew when we hooked up. But
No, but after. Yeah. That's what I mean. And as soon as you fucking know, you have to be like, excuse me.
Exactly.
I literally was like, I was embarrassed because I thought I had something. I'm like, I have 3 men that I have to tell.
Yeah.
And be like, which one of you gave it to me? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. It was one of you 3. But no, and then I thought I was pregnant. I'm not. But I was like, who do I have to call?
Yeah, dude. Well, you're in California, so it's fine.
Oh, no. Yeah, that thing's getting scooped out.
Yeah, fucking nuke it.
No, that thing is not. That thing will be gone faster than your first nut. That thing will not be there.
Worst story you've ever heard. What's the worst thing you've ever heard? Oh yeah.
Okay, what's the worst body thing you've ever heard?
Worst body thing I've ever
like
heard?
the grossest story that's haunted you.
Grossest story that's haunted me. I don't know about. Oh, yes, I did have one for this. So I don't know if you heard this story, but about this dude who was on a bachelor party. He had sex with one of the strippers. I think it was anal sex, and then afterwards, his dick hurt. And so he went to the doctor and like got swabbed, and they gave him like medication. They're like, okay, you probably have an STD. And then his dick kept hurting. A couple days later, gets the results back. You don't have an STD. And he's like, what's going on? My dick hurts. I think this goes on for like a week. And he's like, my dick is in so much pain. So much pain, he like can't sit down. He can't piss.
Sit down.
Can't sit down.
Can't
like,
piss.
Like he's in ruthless pain. So eventually he goes back to the doctor. And he's like, what is going on? And they're like, okay, well, we'll look into it. His dick's all swollen. They swab his dick and they pull out a jalapeno seed out of his fucking urethra.
Wait, somebody else said this.
Yeah.
Uncle Laser? Uncle Laser.
Oh, no way.
You and fucking Uncle Laser know the same nasty ass stories.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking God. That is bad though.
Yeah.
No, that is fucking crazy.
Jalapeno seed in the dick hole. That is funny.
I thought you were going to say at first like a piece of poo, like a full turd.
Oh, yeah, little poo.
Like a full turd was gonna come out, and I was
Yeah.
gonna actually be very upset. But like, no,
Dude,
just
an
that.
insect?
Okay.
Oh, that would have been great if it was a little bug.
No. A seed is fucking crazy. Also, if you're gonna be having anal sex,
Yeah.
something's gonna be in there.
Something's going to be in there,
So
yeah.
I hate to break it to you. If you're gonna put your dick in a hole,
There's stuff in
there's
there.
poo-poo in there.
Yeah.
Stuff's gonna come out.
Yeah, anal I'm not big on because of the poo-poo.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
always gonna be poo-poo.
Yeah.
It
That's the
doesn't
thing.
matter. It doesn't matter what you do unless you're douching before or you're
Yeah.
a porn star because they know how to clean it out.
They'll fast and everything before,
yeah.
so there's like nothing on their butthole.
Someone told me that they just gay men. Oh, I just heard this. And in Phoenix, they use vegetable oil up there, so they're all lubed up.
Yeah.
So they're like douching with the vegetable oil.
So it's like just slip and
Oh,
slide.
it's
like
slipping
ready
and
to go.
slide. But I'm like, that can't be good for the
No,
body.
vegetable oil is already not good
It's
for you.
already bad.
You just
and
gotta
now you're
avoid. They
putting-
should use coconut oil instead.
Coconut oil. What the heck?
Yeah.
Maybe I should contact these gay porn stars.
Yeah.
Like, just
It's
I'm thinking
Pride.
about you guys.
Pride PSA.
It's my Pride PSA. I'm thinking about you guys. Have you had threesomes? I feel like you have. You've definitely.
I've had a few. So I've had a two guy and a girl. This was when I was still in Canada. Did you ever do a show at a swingers convention?
No, but I heard about this.
So it was Alval. Alval took me to the show at the swinger convention.
Okay.
And then we did the show, and after the show, this guy was like, "Hey, you're really funny. You want to fuck my wife?" It was this French Canadian couple. And then
you're like, well, yes.
yeah, of course.
Yes, I do want to fuck your wife.
So I was like drilling his wife, and like we're in the hotel room, like in front of him, and then
he's watching.
He's watching. He's loving it. And
He's
then,
not coming over.
No, not coming over. But then he does come over, and she starts blowing him on the bed. And I remember this was at like a Holiday Inn, and I could see like the glow from the Holiday Inn side coming in through the window.
And you're like, oh no.
I was like, I was probably maybe like 24 when this was happening. So it's
Yeah.
like, you're gonna do what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
But then at one point our hands did touch, and like so.
And that fucked you
Yeah,
up.
I was like, what?
Okay, come on. Yucky.
I didn't
know.
verbally do anything, but I remember being like.
But was it like, did he put his fingers entwined? Or
No.
Okay.
It's just like we were moving around, and then we touched hands, and it felt like I touched like a hot coal or something.
Okay.
I was like, no, god damn.
Oh my God. But you can watch him jerk off and just stare at you, but he can't.
Can't touch hands.
Okay, but was he jerking off?
He was jerking off.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you just focus on her because you're like, he's doing his own thing?
He's doing his thing. Like,
How close was he to the bed? I always pictured they're kind of far back, but was he like?
Yeah, like think of have you ever seen that meme where it's like every hotel has a cuck chair? Where it's
Yes,
like
yeah,
he was
okay.
in the cuck chair.
Oh, he was in the chair. Sitting.
Yeah, he was sitting in the chair.
Sitting's better. I don't know why standing seems like pressure over you. Like really.
Standing and jerking off sucks, man. You always want to be relaxed when you're jerking.
Okay, I just posted a clip the other day,
Yeah.
and everyone's saying I'm a fucking dumb bitch. I'm a dumb trans bitch. That's my new thing. Everyone hates me online. They're all saying I'm trans, and they're all saying we all stand up. How is she so fucking stupid?
Stand up to jerk off?
Yes.
Alone?
Yes.
No, that's crazy.
This is what my reaction was.
That's insane. They're trolling you for sure.
I'm getting trolled.
Dude, I have to be like laying down. Even like when I've jerked off in the shower, I'll lay down in the tub and jerk off in the tub.
I literally have a joke about how I think that's the craziest thing in the world to do. How I'm like, if I ever saw a guy lying down with the water beaming into his eyes, I'd call the authorities. Are you kidding me? Lying in the tub?
You don't hit it. He doesn't go in the eyes. You get it on the chest.
Okay.
Like,
You just propped right
move
above.
the shower.
Okay, so yeah, standing in the shower was the only one I was like, that makes sense. But I feel like
No, I gotta be relaxed. You gotta be relaxed.
Yeah. We're sitting, we're lying.
Yeah.
Okay, cuck was the first one.
Yeah. I had a threesome, a 2-girl threesome in Chicago. Where this one girl, so I was swiping on Tinder in Chicago, and then I find this profile that says, "I'm only here for Che Durena." And I was like, oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Trying to get it.
Yeah, and guess what? She got it good.
She got it.
Oh
So-
my God.
So I matched with her, messaging her, shooting messages back
You better
and forth.
be.
And then she comes to the show. She's sitting in the front, but then there's another girl sitting at her table. So she came alone, and then they put another single chick with her. Oh. And I was like, yeah, we're cooking. So after the show, they're hanging out. They're talking and stuff
yeah.
now. So then we all go out for drinks together. We're all drinking, hanging out. They start making out, and I was like, oh, it's happening.
Yeah,
It's
you're
happening.
like, this is it. Uh-huh.
So I remember we stop at a 7-Eleven on the way back so I can grab condoms, and then we go back because one of the girls was like, "You have to have condoms,"
Yeah.
and I was like, "Well, I'm not going to fumble the bag on this.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
we're gonna,
no, we'll do exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, you want them? I'll get 2.
yeah." So we go back. The Tinder girl, she was getting the kind of more of the attention first. I had sex with her first, and the other girl was like there and like making out, and we're doing all the things.
Okay.
And while that was happening, she was loving it. Then when I started hooking up with the other girl, she was like not having it. She started making like little sly comments. Yeah, she was kind of being like, oh my God. She's like, yeah, she's like faking it, or she's making noise like this, like, and the other girl was like, the non-Tinder girl was not really. She was like enduring it and just being like, fuck this. At one point she goes like, I need a break. She goes in the bathroom, and I go in the bathroom after. I was like, hey, are you okay? And she's like, I'm not fucking putting up with this chick. Like, I was like, I'll deal with I'm trying to save a threesome over here. I'm trying to be like,
I'll do whatever I can. Okay,
yeah.
yes.
So we go back, she keeps doing it. And the other girl's like, fuck this shit. She's like, you've been saying all this sly shit the whole time. And then she's doing that like innocent white chick thing where she's like, what are you talking? I don't know.
I didn't do
I didn't do anything. And then she's like, fuck you. I don't play this shit. I'm from Southside Chicago. And it was like popping off. And then the Chicago girl was like, you gotta leave. The other girl's like, you gotta leave. And they fucking like almost got in like a physical confrontation. The Chicago girl was like, I'm out of here. And I was like, everyone can stay. It's fine.
You're just like slowly jerking off. Like, wait, I'm still hard.
I'm just watching this go down. But yeah, the Chicago girl left, and then I just had sex with the other girl after. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so annoying. Also,
So-
they made out.
They made out. It was like everyone's on board.
Yeah, no,
But I
no,
think
you can't.
she was the Tinder girl was getting insecure while I was hooking
Yeah.
up with the other chick. Yeah.
I honestly think threesomes, you need a fourth. That's it. If I'm going to
Yeah.
be blunt, because there's always someone left out.
Yes. Yeah. And then when you're left out, that doesn't feel good.
No, it doesn't feel good.
Doesn't feel good. No.
No, foursome isn't an orgy.
Yeah, I think
Orgy, I think, is like 10 plus.
10 plus.
I don't know.
I think if you got 6, I think at 6
seems like
it's an orgy.
Okay, yeah. Four is just two people. Four is two couples.
Yeah. You're just hanging out.
Yeah. No, I think we're keeping it like at a.
I was at a sex club once.
Or maybe that's the show I was thinking of, because I know there was the sex club show in Toronto.
That went at Oasis.
Yes.
So I used to go to Oasis just like, I was dating this girl and we would go just the two of us and just like hang out. She was hot. She would draw so much attention. And one time we're fucking in this room and this couple comes in and they're like, hey, can we watch? And we're like, yeah, of course. And then they start fucking, and then another couple comes in, same thing, and they start fucking. Another couple, and they start fucking.
So it was 8 people.
8 people fucking in one room. No one ever swapped, but it was hot just to be in a room where there's all these people fucking.
Yeah. You all
simultaneously.
looking at other people?
I was definitely gazing. I was looking around for sure.
Yeah. I'd
Yeah.
be like, turn me around. Let me see the whole fucking room here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh shit. Were they looking?
Yeah, of course.
Or is it weird where it was just all the guys locking eyes going?
Yeah. Fucking sick, eh?
All high fiving. That's fun. I've always wanted to do a sex club. Never done one.
Oh, yeah, I should absolutely do it. It's super fun.
Yeah.
It's like...
But I want to be tested on the way in. There should be a prick on the way in.
So they'll usually have like condoms everywhere, like little bowls and stuff sitting out of condoms. The one in Toronto Oasis is amazing because it's like a fun hang, not just even if you're not going there to fuck. So they have a heated pool, they got a hot tub, they got a sauna.
Oh.
And then the second floor they have like a dungeon and like a ballroom, like a big room where they'll do like events, or if you're fucking there, like a bunch of people can come watch. I was in the dungeon once and this dude was like on that like cross thing, and this girl was jerking him off, and there's probably like 20 people watching, and then he comes and everyone claps. Yeah.
Was it like okay, wait. Was it like a slow clap? Like a
No, it was like applause.
Like a woo!
Yeah, let's go.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What if he didn't come?
I mean,
Boo!
yeah.
Get your cum out, you fucking cock. You cumless cock. Oh my god. Was he hot? No. No, he wasn't. He was hideous. That's why they're like, thank God, get somebody else up there.
I get a
can't look at
new
this
guy
gargoyle
in
anymore.
the open mic, jerking off.
Coming up next, after he gets down, he goes, coming up next, we have, pulls out of a hat.
Bucket show.
A bucket jerk off show? We should start this.
This is It's some.
We have no time for this. Okay, what other questions? I want to read a story. Let's read a story.
Yes.
That we can. So this is a listener sent this in. Hopefully I can read. I never pre-read these, and I should because I can't fucking read. Okay, 5 years ago, I had been really stressed. I was going through a super rough breakout. I was about to move to a new city and start all over. My health was a bit rocky. I had just healed from spinal surgery. Things weren't great. I couldn't sleep for shit, and one night I was laying in bed just grinding my teeth, getting some good staring in, and suddenly I hear a tooth crack. I reach in my mouth and pull out a hunk of tooth.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Immediately, I check my phone and do a quick, bitch, are you asleep right now? Unfortunately, the nightmare was actually my waking life. I was moving to a new city in a day or two, so my immediate response wasn't to go to a dentist. I had a shit ton to take care of, so the next day I was about to go do my errands. Throughout the day, pieces of my teeth are just falling out of my head. I collected them all in a little box. I had no idea what to do. So now, is this the same tooth or what's... Okay.
Yeah, it's like different teeth that are breaking off.
Finally, after moving to Houston, I saw a dentist, and it had been a baby tooth that had just never fell out because there was no other tooth behind it.
So now she's just got a
Congenial
gap.
missing teeth, of which I thought I only had 4. Turns out it was 5. I got a bridge, and everything now is fine.
You know what? Honestly, of all the bad things happening, that's the best news you could have had. Because if it was like, your tooth, we got to do surgery, we got to do all this stuff. When it's like, you never fucking had it. Old baby tooth. That's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like finding old money or something like
But
that.
in your coat.
Yeah.
Old tooth. But also, that tooth is strong.
Yeah.
That baby tooth held on. Also, wasn't it smaller than the other ones?
You would
Weren't
think
you
so.
like, I got a tiny little tooth?
Yeah, she would have like a freak tooth.
Yeah, little tiny baby tooth.
Yeah.
Because you see people that say something's wrong with a little tiny tooth.
Yeah.
You've heard Ron Jocel's tooth story.
No.
I'm going to tell it, even though this was on an earlier episode of his, because it's the funniest fucking story in the entire planet.
I love it.
So our buddy Ron Josel, Canadian lunatic, hilarious man. He just moved to LA. This is years ago. He meets this like manager at like a swingers diner in the day.
Yeah.
So it's like broad daylight. They go to the back corner. It's like a fucking booth. Disgusting in there. It's like the carpets are stained. It's gross. He goes, I sit down and the guy's a contract. And I was like, first of all, you don't have contracts when you're signing with like a manager. It's like a verbal thing. Like it's weird. So he has a whole contract, whatever. So he goes like, all right, man, just look over this quickly and sign it. So he goes to push the contract over and his tooth falls out onto the contract. And Ron's like, your tooth. And he literally, Ron said he grabbed the tooth, put it in the pocket of what sounded like only other teeth. And then he's like, I can't sign this, man. He goes, the tooth thing? He's like, yeah, the tooth thing. Your tooth just fell out onto my contract and it's in with other teeth. I can't sign with you. And then Ron left. And then he walked out. That was it. He walked out and I was like, first of all, it's obviously if you know Ron Josel, he's fucking crazy. So of course it's happened to him. But I was like, how many of the teeth were in this guy's pocket?
Yeah.
Like how many just loose teeth and the guy just, the tooth thing? Yeah, the tooth thing. Turns out the tooth thing was it.
He goes, the tooth thing? Like my
Yeah.
teeth are falling out of my head?
Yeah, you don't trust me as a good manager. I'm going to get you good bookings when I can't keep my own teeth in my head.
Yeah, that's a pretty big red flag.
Yeah. Look, I focus more on my clients than my own teeth.
Yeah.
So there's one thing you should
That's the
know.
only reason they're falling out.
Yeah.
Because I think about you.
I think about your teeth more than my own teeth, just so you know.
Oh,
no, it's so
man.
fucking crazy.
That's
I just got to
fucking
chip
great.
my tooth recently and I'm really pissed off about it.
Oh, no.
We can't because we use our teeth.
Yeah.
We are teeth.
We are teeth people.
We are teeth people.
No, I've been my teeth all good all the time. Yeah.
Do you floss a lot? You
I'm
have
a
good teeth.
flosser.
You're a
Yeah.
flosser.
Again, they're flossing. I won't whiten. Everyone keeps fucking. They're like whiten. Everyone's doing the whiten thing. I won't do it.
I'm whitening.
You're whitening?
I'm whitening. I put the strips on at night.
Yeah. I'm just like it. Doesn't it hurt or something
Oh,
like
it
that?
feels weird after. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I can't get behind that. It's like you're bleaching your mouth. It's like nah. I'm just like I'll just ride whatever's in here.
Bleach in the mouth.
Yeah.
Do you smoke or drink a lot of coffee?
I drink coffee, not that crazy, but I don't smoke.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, then you're fine.
yeah, because that's what
it's
really
fine.
fucking kills him, right?
Yeah, I think so. I gotta stop.
Yeah.
I started smoking later on in life because I was talking to a horrendous Toronto comic who I'm not going to mention his name, but I started smoking because he was smoking a lot, and now I smoke.
Okay, I want to know the
Can't
name
wait.
after.
Oh, there the name. We gotta wrap up real soon though, but I want to
Okay.
ask: did you? What other questions do I have? Oh, did you ever call the police or anything growing up? What
okay.
else did you have stories for?
Here, one sec.
Because that's a better way of me asking.
Yeah, because what do I got? I got.
Your parents ever asked?
Oh, because it was irrational fear. This
Oh
one.
yes. I was fair that question.
So irrational fear, I have this thing like whenever I see like a baby or something very precious, I'm like, what if I just kicked it? Or like, what if I like hit it? Like right now, like I think about like the worst possible thing happening. Like what if I was holding your baby and I tripped and I fell on it and I killed your baby? And then it's like, what does life look like after that? How does if you walk up to a baby, you just punt it. That's not just like people go, oh my God. And then because if you saw a video like that online of someone kicking a baby, it would have been like horrible thing. And you watch it and then you're like, that's crazy. And you move on. But that's that person's life for forever.
What do you think would happen? They'd be arrested?
I think they're arrested. Then like their friends and family find out they kicked a baby and people be like, why'd you do it? You have to explain to like your mom and dad you're kicking babies.
Is there an age gap for this baby? Are we talking like stroller baby? We're talking like a fresh baby?
I'm talking like toddler, like he's walking up to me and he's kind of got that like clompy walk and I just fucking boom.
So just don't be around toddlers then.
I'm not gonna do it, but in my head it goes, what if you did though? What if you did? And that's my irrational fear. It's like, what would happen to my life if I just booted a kid? And it doesn't have to be a kid. It's like any time, like I was at a wedding and I'm in the seat like closest to the aisle and the bride's coming down. And I'm like, what if I sneezed on her? What if a sneeze came over and it was like, ooh, and I sneezed on her and the whole like audience like they gasped collectively because I sneezed on
That
the
one's
ride.
not even that bad. I think it was a tripped her. I was like, that's a big one.
Or like
Trip.
if
Yeah,
I did that too,
yeah.
that kind of shit goes to my head.
I
all
think
the
it's a
time.
weird thing where I do that to myself when I go on a balcony.
Yeah.
High up and I go, oopsies. And I'm like, I'm never going to do this, but I get up there and I go, and then I'll get myself so fucked over it that I have to just stand at the
Yeah.
back. Like in Dubai, I got so weird when I was there and I was so high up. I put a couch in front of my balcony. I was like, I can't go over there.
Yeah.
I would never do it, but I'm like,
You're like,
what,
why?
what? A big wind comes and I'm taking off or something?
Yeah.
We can't be over there. We can't. I'm scared.
Funniest way that you could die.
Okay, what do you think the funniest way you could die is?
Oh, funniest way.
You personally.
I'm big on dying on an airplane. That is like my top 5 ways I would like to die.
You want to die?
Yeah, airplane crash. I think that'd be great. Because like dying on an airplane, it's like you're just like, whoa, like you're feeling adrenaline that you've never felt before, like almost like a roller coaster ride, and then you're just explosion. You're like sand afterwards. You're just like you're done. Like you're just evaporated.
Okay. I should think about that when I fly because I'm terrified of flying. And that's, I'm just saying at the end of this.
But I'm also like because I'm very accepting that I'm going to die. I'm excited to die almost because like
Odd reaction, but
like
okay.
I'm not like I don't want to get anyone to get this twisted. I love my life. My life is sick.
Yes.
But it's like we have to die eventually. And also life is doing a lot of shit. Like today, like I had to fucking brush my teeth and tie my shoes and do shit. I'm like, I don't want to do that shit. I have to do that shit to keep living.
Yes.
To do the things I want to do. So when I'm dead, I don't have to do those things anymore. So that's a relief.
Yeah, thank God I was a floss once I'm underground. Okay, good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm fucking dead, dude. So, but dying by a plane, I think would be dope because it's like, it's over really quick. It's like just fucking gone. I don't want to suffer in like a bed where you're like have a sickness. I don't want to drowning. Low tier. Drowning sucks. Don't want to get like eaten by an animal like a bear, mauled. No. But plane, pretty sick. Like when you compare it to all the deaths, plane is good.
Plane's good. What, do you think it's funny?
Oh, funny? No, jet ski's funny.
Okay.
Dying on a jet ski is really funny. Like crashing into a boat or something on a jet ski.
Yeah. Okay,
like
that's
you
a
can
good one.
always have that. Or like parachuting and you get tangled. It's like you didn't have to be in the sky.
Yeah. Get me down from here. Just the sick falls. Yeah. Okay.
Anytime you die doing a thing you didn't have to do, very funny.
Yeah.
That's why I like skateboard videos where they get hurt because that's like they're like, oh, I broke my arm. It's like, yeah, but you didn't have to ride the skateboard. You chose to. And now you're broken. And it's like, haha. Like, I love it.
So you didn't skateboard, correct?
No, I did not.
Okay. Well, we're going to wrap it up. But that's it. That's
All right.
that and there it is. Exactly on time. Where can everybody
Oh.
find you?
Everyone can find me at Che Durena, Chedurena on all social platforms, chedurena.com for all tour dates. I'm going to be in Oklahoma, Austin, Pontiac, Vegas, or we're going all over. And Little Dinky News on Twitch and Kick for all gaming streaming content.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
For all those nerds out there that... do I have gaming fans? Maybe. Probably. I do now. Thank you for doing this. Have fun with all your sex.